underneath the kneecap or in the joint, and then you really got a problem.
There's some exciting stuff that they're coming up with as far as things that mimic that meniscus there.
Yeah.
Because that meniscus is a little C-shaped, almost like a carpet between
Yeah.
the two knees.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when there's a wrinkle in that carpet, that's when people get all that popping and clicking.
I've got a wrinkle.
You got a wrinkle in your carpet.
So now that you've been practicing this, and you're off into other things too, aren't you?
Broadcasting, I broadcast
Yes.
out of Angel Stadium on Saturdays and Sundays at 11 o'clock, and I've been doing that for almost 4 years, and we've had really, really exciting people on that. And because of that, we now have a program Wednesdays at 5 o'clock
I saw that.
Pacific time called Real Tools for Thriving. 13 outstanding speakers. We have John Robbins coming up next week, who is a multi-time. He was actually nominated for a Pulitzer Prize.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote Diet for a New America, Healthy at 100. He's written some of the most comprehensive books on health and longevity that I've ever come across. Pat Williams, the Senior Vice President.
Right, I
of
saw that on
Orlando
your
Magic,
site too,
was
yeah.
on.
Your broadcast from Angel Stadium is, what station is that?
AM 830, it's the home station for the Angels.
Right.
Galaxy, Notre Dame, the Raiders.
It's here in Los Angeles.
Right, out of Angel Stadium.
And then the other one on Wednesdays?
That's called Real Tools for Thriving, and
Yeah.
you need to go on the website so you get the call-in number for that, but it's totally free.
And what's the website?
realtoolsforthriving.com.
Okay. And your website?
The acupuncture one is acupunctureofbeverlyhills.com,
Mhm.
and then the mensdugout.com is the one for the broadcast out of Angel
How did
Stadium.
you get into the men's dugout thing? That seems so odd.
That's a very good story. I actually started my way back I was broadcasting at UCLA.
Yeah.
And then I became a co-host on a fishing and outdoor show.
Mm-hmm.
And that person who was my mentor there said, you really should do your own show because you've got a really extensive background. And so I started out doing a health and wellness show, which is called The Best from East to West, and
Okay.
it's also on the internet, and all those shows are archived. So I collected 5 or 6 top doctors. They did everything from laser, skincare. In fact, Rob Johnson, the Super Bowl winning quarterback, was
Mhm.
on talking about that because he spent lots of hours in the sun and wanted to prevent skin cancer issues, so he got the laser treatment on himself for that. We had Alan Sossin, who was the former director of the Whitaker Wellness Center, one of the most integrative practices of Eastern and holistic medicine and Western medicine in the United States. We had the head of the OBGYN department, the anesthesia department at one of the major hospitals here in Southern California. So it was a very nice array of doctors on that show.
Because you've done very well with that. Is that what you want to do, is broadcasting?
I love it because I get such a thrill out of finding really interesting people. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy was another area that we did. Laird Hamilton gets that for recovery of his body. And it's just really exciting to see what people are doing out there, cutting edge. Things like acupuncture and hyperbaric oxygen therapy, it only helps. There's no down to it. Like, people are taking drugs that are killing them.
Yeah, of course. Way too many.
If think about it. There's the equivalent of about 4 jumbo jets of people that get killed every year just from bad prescribing of medication.
Absolutely.
I mean, medical error.
Yeah.
And if we had planes falling out of the sky like that, the airplane industry would be shut down.
Mm-hmm.
But people take drugs and have all kinds of horrible complications. And I mean, I've got this going on in my life right now with one of my family members who was taking a drug, and she didn't. I don't think she was aware of how dangerous it was, and she's been in the ICU for a month now.
Well, look at the commercials for drugs that they advertise, and the side effects.
Well, what I love is it says, okay, gets rid of your sniffles and your itchy eyes, may cause permanent regenerative problems. You won't be able to procreate. Your left arm may turn green and fall off, and people take it anyway.
They take it anyway, and I saw one that might cause baldness, and I certainly don't want to take that one. It's crazy. The side effects are just a mile long to get rid of one symptom.
And unfortunately, again, and this is the reason why I've put together Real Tools for Thriving, John Robbins talks about amazing, healthful things that you can take to solve problems without resorting to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just, and every drug that you take, you've got 30 side effects, so then you find yourself in the doctor's office with more symptoms, and you've got to take more drugs with more side effects, and then pretty soon you've got this whole cascade. And if somebody comes into my office and they're on 15 different medications, I'm worried.
Well, yeah. Where do you stop it?
Because I couldn't be taking those and feeling good, so I know they're not.
Of course. It's very, very interesting. Well, we've run out of time, unfortunately, but we're going to do more segments. So I want you to stay tuned. And this is Dr. Tara Grace. I had Mr. T on, now I got Dr. T. So I'm going to stick with the T family. But stay tuned to Rick's Corner as we bring you more stuff that you'll really enjoy. And remember, when you have injuries, here's where you go.
Check us out.